The Supreme Court has ordered a recount of votes in 15 polling stations across 4 counties in the country. The orders given by the Apex Court resulted from one of the petitioners at the Supreme Court who opined that there were inconsistencies and inaccuracies that affected the verifiability of the presidential results announced by Iebc Chair Wafula Chebukati. The Supreme Court has ordered that the scrutiny and recount of the 15 polling stations be done within 48 hours and a report tabled in court.
Day to the beginning of the legal battle, the Supreme Court judges rendered orders that seek to clear the way for the hearing of the substantive petition. Youth for Advocacy Africa and Halifa Halif petitions sought to have a fresh scrutiny and recounting of particular counties that they say contained inconsistencies and inaccuracies in the presidential tally. The 2 petitions sought orders from the Supreme Court to have all ballot boxes brought to Nairobi for a recount in Bomet County, Nandi, Kiambu, Kericho, Kirinyaga and Nyeri counties. The petitioners also wanted the Supreme Court to order ballot boxes transferred for scrutiny and recount from Gatundu North constituency, Chepalungu, Konoin and Bomet constituency in Bomet County, Kiamba constituency in Kiambu County, Belgut constituency in Kericho County, and Nyali constituency in Mombasa. The Supreme Court declined to recall all the ballot boxes from all 7 counties, but instead granted a recount of only 15 polling stations. The Supreme Court has ordered recount of votes in Nandi Hills, Sinendet Primary School, and Tinderet Conmore polling stations. In Kericho County, the Supreme Court has ordered a recount in Belgud, Kapsuser, and Chepkutum primary schools. In Mombasa County, a recount will be done in Jomvi, Mikindani, Ministry of Water Tanks, Mvita, Majengo, and Vita primary schools polling stations. A recount has also been ordered for Jarok Primary School, Gadanji Primary School, and Kiheo Primary School polling stations in Nyandarua County. The recount process will take 48 hours according to the Supreme Court, with the findings expected to be submitted in court on Thursday.
In respect of the polling stations that are turning out to be polling centers, I think that has been a common mistake as to when it's a polling station, a polling center. Our position should be that if it has been described as a polling center, then the order would relate to all the polling stations in that center.
Some of them are actually polling centers as opposed to polling stations. So we wanted to get a clarification as to whether where you indicate a name that refers to a polling center, then it as of necessity also means that we are talking about ballot boxes from the center and not from the polling station.
It is polling stations. Following minor KI, anything to be done must begin from the polling station. So where there's a reference to Belgut polling center, it refers to the polling station. So again, that should be the reference that you're talking about. So let's follow that direction.
Given that one of the issues to be determined by the Supreme Court include whether the technology deployed by Iebc met the standards and the integrity, the judges ordered the Iebc to provide copies of its technology system, security policy, password matrix, owners of system administration passwords, system users, and levels of access allow for scrutiny. In the Supreme Court orders, Iebc will have to provide workflow charts for identification, tallying, transmission, and posting of portals and any APIs that had been integrated, and the list of human interface and controls for such intervention subject, however, to any security-related issues thereof. The judges also want the Iebc to give the applicants supervised access to servers used at the National Tallying Center for storing and transmitting voting information, and which are forensically imaged to capture a copy of the Form 34C, which is the total votes cast.
On the question of supervised or read-only access, the ruling was specific. It is not read-only access. It is supervised access. So when you send your IT people to the servers, the Iebc will understand it is supervised access, which is quite different from read-only access, which was the 2017 situation. So please allow them supervised access, which has a different meaning in IT language.
The Iebc shall also provide the applicants with certified copies of penetration tests conducted on the Iebc election technology system prior to and during the 2022 general and presidential election. The Supreme Court has also directed the Iebc to avail partnership agreements with its technical partners, list of users, trail and admin access to provide clarity on the Iebc systems and their usage for review and verification. The electoral body that is at the center of the presidential petition has further been directed to provide the applicants error forms signed by the chairperson of the Iebc during the tallying and verification exercise at the National Tallying Center between 10th to 15th August 2022. The Martha Koome-led bench also wants the Iebc to provide certified copies of Forms 32A and 34C, Book 2, used in the impugned election subject to the applicants, providing to the Iebc specific contested polling stations for compliance thereof.